minutes.
So it looks like you can't refuel it. And maximum fuel tank capacity is 26 liters. So we have a problem.
Oh, we can make the full fuel tank races, but yeah, that's really short now.
Well, there's quite a lot of adjustment on it.
It's a Formula 1 car, man.
No, I'm talking about this BT20 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
50
it's
yards
a Formula 1 car.
It looked like it was all greyed out earlier.
Have respect for the old lady.
You should be able to make it a bit more friendly. All the adjustments on it.
Yeah, yeah. I think even the default is not that hard. It just depends on the track. At Belgium, it's just too much, but on other tracks, it's drivable.
What hell's this compound? A bias ply?
That's
Oh,
all
he
the
hasn't
tyre
even
technology.
They couldn't use slicks back then because they couldn't warm them up. The tire compounds were just too hard.
Yeah,
Even today, if you have a pair of old slicks and they are very hard from, you know, just being old, you can cut grooves into them and rejuvenate them.
Yeah, I remember reading somewhere that the tires lasted for 3 Grand Prix.
This is going to be quite good in VR. I've not done an open wheel in VR on R-Factor.
Haven't you driven the GP3 in VR?
Oh yeah, I did that once, yeah, but this cockpit feels a lot more open than the...
Coffin. Not cockpit, coffin.
What we have, Jesse, what we could do to elongate races would be to use a like 0.5 fuel multiplicator.
Your brakes are cold.
Man,
take it easy. Cold tires all
that's a
around.
very good idea.
Why is Jesse starting to... I mean, I have noticed in the last couple of days he has changed his way of speaking.
That's because I'm tired, I
It's just a
think.
scratch.
I'm not sleeping
Ignore it.
enough. And today was a bad day, so...
First race you couldn't do?
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Well, thankfully, I mean, I can say that it was Rookie League, and it wasn't like a multi-hour race that he had practiced a lot more for.
Yeah, I had basically not practiced, so yeah, in this way, it's not a big miss, but still, you know, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I came to race the Civics for the fun.
Yeah, I come to see Civics being rolled.
Alright, Si, you picked up a
I
bit
mean,
of air damage. The
you
leader
need
has just
if you
done
know the track, you don't need a
145.5.
lot of practice to, you know, just go out there and be safe.
So, Jesse, you seriously think it's a good idea, or was that a joke?
It was not a joke at all.
Oh god,
No,
come
no.
on.
I mean, your voice just sounded like a bit annoyed.
No, I was surprised I had not been thinking about it myself, you know. I always think about increasing the fuel multiplicator, but never decreasing it.
So, I just did a lap at Misano. Probably really slow with the USFGK, like 1 minute 49. And I used 0.93 liters in that lap, and I have a fuel multiplicator 1.
Yeah, we just need to know in time, you know, just in time. It would be 45 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe
my
compared to that.
calculation says at the moment that I have fuel for the next 47 minutes.
That's cutting it
good.
So it's sounding like you can drive the car for a 40-minute race.
Yeah, 40 minutes would be okay, because I think it was a GP3 we had to limit to 40.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
GP3.
And
So
we
40
probably... Sorry.
40 minutes would be compatible with my Formula Grand Prix format, so it's okay. It's just that I don't want, 30 minutes would be too short, I think, but 40 is okay. We would convert in laps to make sure.
But the thing is, he probably didn't do the laps like full out attack, or I should say better race pace.
Yeah, but the fuel consumption doesn't change that much, you just have heavy foot or you don't, so...
Well, the thing for me, Virus, is that I don't have a setup at the moment for the car. I just drive default. But in no way I'm going light on the car. I just lack a bit of experience with this car around this track at the moment.
Well, if we use the USF2K, then I know someone who's gonna be very happy about it.
Who?
Well, only JC knows who is it.
I was not listening.
Basically, I said that if we use the USF2K in a series, then I know someone that's gonna be very happy about it.
Yeah.
And who is it?
Yeah, I know.
For Scriber?
I know, because I was wondering what would be the good time for him.
Well, I suppose I can give a hint. He's American.
And he says, dude.
You mean, I don't have a clue. It could be Rally Driver, but I don't think he is.
Probs.
Yep.
Kill me!
Oh my god, okay.
Just
chill.
kill me!
In brake bias, in the tuning menu, is when you press minus and the first number is higher, that going towards the front or the back?
The minus, basically the front is the front of this number. So yeah, it's inverted that number.
First number is the front, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go now. I guess I will see you all next week.
Virus, that wasn't the deal. You meant to race with me.
Exit's clear.
Hey, it's
Push.
1:05. I have
Oh.
school tomorrow, and I'm.
Oh no,
pretty
fair enough.
Anyway, so good night.
Good night, Virus.
Yeah.
Over the last few laps with the USF, I've increased my fuel consumption slowly to 0.95, and my lap times decreased to 1 minute 47. But freshly coming out of the pits lane with a full fuel tank, it says that I have 50 minutes of fuel.
137.2.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, at least we now have a solution. So, worst case scenario, maybe for a track we would need to reduce the fuel consumption a little bit, but we know it can work, so it's good.
You're locking your right front
So,
going
join
into
you guys.
Rearbow. The leader has just done a 135.3.
Yeah.
Your brake temperatures look good.
I'm just trying to keep up what you chat with Nemo GP. He's kind of talking about Nogaro.
Yeah, basically it doesn't want Paul Ricard.
Seeing right front locking into Gasometro.
Yeah, I don't want it either.
And we have enough tracks with long straight lines, so we need something different.
Yeah.
And I think Nogaro can have, you know, little bit twisty feeling like Mid-Ohio, for example. So
Yeah, I mean, I drove it a bit to test it, but it has a long straight.
yeah, there is always a long straight
Yeah,
somewhere.
at some point, yeah, but of course we could also use Dijon.
Sector 1 is 2.6 seconds off the pace.
Or we could throw in Magny-Cours and make it so the race is the same weekend as we run Magny-Cours in the Rookie League.
Yeah, but I was hoping Medico would be updated. Instead, he has updated other tracks.
Yeah.
No
Is more of a just throw a thing in there. I saw the suggestion of the Norris ring.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not sure about that one. I mean, I would definitely not be against like the car probably really runs well around something like Oschersleben, or we could use the Saxon ring.
Yeah.
But I have only tried the Saxon ring with the former BMW, but it would probably work pretty well. It's something that we usually don't run
That
on
lap was at
track.
140.1.
Yeah,
That's your
true.
quickest lap.
That's the problem
Sector
we
1
had.
is 2.6
You know,
off
we
the
have
pace.
either
Sector 2 is
slow cars
2.2
that we
seconds
create
off the
or
pace.
too fast
Sector 3
cars for
times
this
quick.
kind of
B3.
medium-sized tracks. So yeah, that's a good thing with the USF2K. We can use tracks between 3 and 4 kilometers long.
Yeah, when I think about it, there could be an issue with the USF2K on the Saxon ring. Specifically, the USF2K, you can't adjust the gearbox, right?
Yeah, I think it's
You're
a
locking your
problem.
right front going into mirror
And except if there's an option in the tuning menu to unlock it. But per default, you have locked gear ratios, and the first gear is very long. And that is also an issue at Adelaide, because you basically drive most of the lap in first gear.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you driving the entire staircase section in first.
Your front tyres are cold.
Like, yeah, you slow down into first for the first corner, then accelerate up for the next, but then the right hand, the left hand, the right, and then the right, you're driving all in the one first gear. You don't upshift. Because if you upshift, you fly off the corner.
Okay. I think I remember we had no problem when we made Road America.
You're locking your right front into
Either
gasometro.
the gearbox is adjustable or you can just adjust the final ratio.
I've looked at the settings and there is no adjustable final drive ratio or gears. So if I'm not missing something, then we need to basically deal with that.
Yeah,
and
so we can, we have to drive.
Yeah, and that could be an issue at the Saxon Ring because of that section at the beginning of the lap, which is extremely tight and slow speed. That could be that we are just driving that thing all continuously in first gear.
Yeah. So well, that's good to know. We will have to try all the tracks before.
Yeah, I've tried a few of them already. Nogaro works perfectly fine. Which one did I also try? I mean, I tried. My brain is just not working while I'm driving the Brabham.
Pit exit's clear. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Cold tyres all round.
Oh, what's possible is that the gearbox was adjustable in the first version, not in the new one. Because I need to check, because I'm just realizing I don't have the last version. Way.
But then you can also check if there's something in the upgrade menu.
Yeah.
The guy ahead has just done a 135.4. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate.
But with that we could end up with problems at Monza.
Yeah, so in the tuning menu, you have gearbox ratio.
You're locking your
and
right
it's
front
only
into
one
Sante
option,
Box.
so there's no...
Yeah, you have in the tuning menu the gearbox options, where with the championship cars you only have the 5-speed sequentials.
Yeah.
With
Sector one is
the other
0.4 off the
category you
pace.
have the 4 speeds and the 5-speed.
The first gear is impressive.
Whoa.
Sector 2 is 8.4 off the pace. You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and
Surprised
get it fixed.
I didn't end up in the water
You're
then.
blocking your rears a lot.
Not yet.
E3.
That's because you're scared.
15 minutes left.
I hit the
That's
chicane a
15
bit hard.
minutes.
Oh, I should have been in the water. Can't get any temperature in these front tyres at all.
Well, I made my way into the sea. In a really spectacular way. Yeah, you see me rolling.
Exit's clear. Push. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Every time I fly into the sea, I do it while barrel rolling rapidly.
You're locking your fronts into mirror bow.
So, Jesse's saying he isn't considering Barber Motorsport Park a racetrack.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Shit. Hold on a minute. This car's only got 2 tyres, I've just realised.
So you tried out the wets.
Oh, there's no back tyres. Feel cheated. Doesn't feel the same anymore.
I mean, back in the day you didn't make soft tires, you just had ultra hards.
No, I'm saying I don't have any rear tyres at all. They're not there.
Well, you lost your wheels, right?
No,
Sector
they're just
1
not
is
there.
21 seconds off the pace.
When you are looking
10
at
minutes
your
to go.
pack, you
That's
don't
10
see
minutes
them.
left.
Exactly.
That's interesting, because that means the car is made like a closed cockpit car. And if you are sitting in the cockpit, you know, to save some frame rate, they are not loading some parts of the car. But for an open cockpit in VR, that's not a good choice.
I mean, it would kind of make sense with modern F1 cars, but not with this one, where it's
Sector 2 is
basically a
1.3 off
coffin
the
with
pace.
wheels with required virus. Or after my definition, a torpedo with wheels. Because of how explosive it is as well.
Oh.
We're seeing front locking going into gasometro.
Every time I'm on a fast lap, that chicane is killing me.
clear. Push now.
Learning new things is not something my brain is good at the moment.
Not too old already?
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
No, 12 hours at work, 150 clients on my pit.
Use this.
Yeah, classic.
Ooh.
Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. Track's clear. Push, push, push. The leader has just done a 133.9. P3, your brake temperatures are looking good. Pit exit's clear, your brakes are cold, be careful.
Who quit?
Mad bad.
I silent spectators there.
There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him. The guy behind has just done a 141.3. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. You're locking your fronts going into Mirabeau. Your brake temperatures look good.
Oh.
Ah.
You're locking your left front, braking for gasometer, 2 litres remaining. That's the end of the session. P3, the air temp is 21 Celsius. P3, the track temp is 21 Celsius.
Synchronizing.
Yes, that quali bug.
Okay, so you are transitioning between sessions?
Yeah, I think we've gone to races.
A what?
Yeah, you are in the race, so that's normal.
Okay.
But you should be walking now.
Yeah, it's not starting for a bit.
Yeah, it's working, but the message hadn't seen that before. Synchronizing.
So it's the same as you know, it's related to the server freeze. So luckily you are only 4 cars.
Oh, I don't think I'm putting enough fuel in. Can I come out and go back in again?
So if I make my car as wide as Ayrton Senna, no one's gonna pass me like ever.
Okay, Sai,
not
here we
wrong
go.
yet.
Don't fuck this up.
I thought it was qualifying. I put like 1 lap of fuel in.
Green, green, green. 15 minutes left.
When you let the clutch out but forgot to put the car into gear. I'm scared.
Those curbs aren't very friendly, are they?
Okay, Sai, decent start. We can build something from here. The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that. Looks like the leader has gone off in station hairpin. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think P3 has gone off in Portier. Sector 2 is clear. you're in the lead. We think P2's binned it in. Gasometro. We think P3 has binned it in. Gasometro. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.2. Your sector 2 time is quick.
Why is 4 Indy lights half the grid?
Because Indy Lights is usually a very short grid.
Yellow flag, watch out. Okay, Si, you've got half your fuel left. Looks like P3 has gone off in Chican du Port. Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Maybe I shouldn't be smoking.
You've just done a 138.2. That's the fastest lap of the race. The guy behind has just done a 136.0. 2 litres remaining. Looks like P4 has binned it in Chican du Port. Sector 3 is clear.
Right, where's the
Yellow
pits?
flag. We think P2 has gone off in Saint-Devot. Sector 1 is 2.8 seconds. Off the pace. Looks like P2's gone off in Massenet. Sector 1 is clear. You're looking your right front going into Mirabeau. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. Sector 2 is 2.1 seconds off the pace. Ten minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
The pits in here.
Simon gets lost on marker.
2 litres left. Pit exit's clear.
Oh, God's sakes.
Or do you want a pit stop or something? It's muted.
He's talking to his audience.
No, I'm trying to find the pits.
He's becoming a star,
The guy
so
behind
he's
has just done a
starting to choose his,
136.4.
you know, the
Is
people
that
he
the
wants to
pits?
talk to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
found
And we
No.
are not them.
That was a 223.9. Sector 1 is 2.8.
We've got
Off
1
the
litre of
pace.
fuel
Sector
left.
2
So I
is
need to find these
2.1
pits. Oh, look, there you
seconds.
go.
Off the pace. P3.
They're here. Oh, well, that's not going to take much time. It's just stop and go, isn't it?
Who was the driver who was a long time, a lot of years ago, very far ahead in the Monaco Grand Prix, but then crashed?
Senna?
Senna, of course.
Um,
What kind of question
Track's
is that?
clear. Push, push,
I
push.
think it was somebody else who also did it.
Probably.
And
Brakes are cold, let's get some
Senna,
heat.
Crashed at the last corner, maybe?
No, the guy was like a lot in front of the field and then crashed, and somebody else inherited the lead and crashed as well. And that
Couldn't
one
be other than Brad the Chasers then.
All right,
yeah,
Si, you're
probably
halfway
the
home. Got
Jazzers.
plenty of fuel.
I feel like the Jazzers at the moment. Even though, okay, my lead is actually not that far.
We think
I
P2's
mean,
gone off
it's
in
20,
gasometer.
something like 30 seconds.
Looks like P2's off.
Oh, my second. What the fuck?
Air and track temps decreasing. Air temp is now 19. The track temperature is now 19 Celsius. Your brake temperatures are looking good. Green flag, sector 2. Looks like P1.
Well, the reason why you're second is because Simon went basically off the track, exploring around Monaco, and I don't know what GUI did.
Looks like the leader's binned it in Chicane du Port. Sector 1 time's okay.
And I lost it and visited Maritime Sea. Yeah, my English is really bad at the moment. But I'm going again, so... Okay, I see Simon driving still.
I'm loving this.
This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Crew chief tells me I'll be on the podium.
Now it adjusted the field. Now you're in the lead, Chris does. Because I'm technically a lap down because of my accident. So I did it to Jealous.
Sector 1 is yellow. We think P3 has gone off in Massenet. Your times are good in all three sectors, P2. Okay, Si, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there. incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think P3 has binned it in Chicane du Port. Sector 2 is yellow. Looks like P1 has gone off in the tunnel. Sector 2 is clear. Green flag Sector 3.
So probably Simon. Simon has actually a chance to win this race.
The bale of hay just before the chicane.
Okay, Si, we're matching race pace. Green in the sky in. The gap's now 17 seconds. He's pretty slow through Chicane du Port. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 2 time is okay. That last lap was a 1:35.0. That's the fastest lap. All three sectors are pretty quick. Sector 1 is quick.
Now you won't have to do another lap.
Yellow flag Sector 3. We think P3's gone off in to back. Green flag Sector 3. Nice one, Si. Great drive. That's a podium.
Is that how we do it? Is it, Christos? How come we've got a again sprint car?
That crash into the sea was really unfortunate.
Oh, you went in the sea?
For whom?
For me only. I mean, for you.
Yeah, it was fortunate.
For you, of course, it's fortunate, but...
I was loving that.
I was like driving and smoking and crashing and then more crashing and then suddenly, yeah, okay, thanks.
You're not in the zone today, are you? I was doing 135 through that. Look at that, the last 3 laps. Getting it up. We did a 130. Huh.
Affected who committed suicide. Affected who committed suicide.
Well, at least it's not crashed this time. Not yet.
My affected who has crashed.
But yeah, loving that car. It's
Oh,
it's really
the
nice.
race
I
is
don't know what you're talking
finished.
about.
You had the checkered or not?
Yeah, I had it already.
Oh, that's good. You will have the points.
Can't believe I started with 4 litres. Qualifying. Right, I think that's me though. I'm going to head off. Quite good fun.
Okay, so I reduced the bitrate, recording bitrate from 30 megabits to 15 megabits.